Gentlemen, let's talk about something that many of us shy away from, but might be impacting our daily lives more than we realize: weak erections, or that uncomfortable bladder dribble. Now, I get it. No one wants to discuss these things, but trust me, if you're experiencing these issues, it's likely that the muscles down there aren't working the way they should. But don't worry, I've got your back. In just a few minutes, I'm going to guide you through 5 simple stretches that can help wake up those muscles, giving you firmer, longer-lasting erections and more control over your bladder. And the best part? At the end of the video, I'll provide you with the entire stretching routine for free. You can print it out, download it to your phone, and give it a go later on. No cost, just better health for you. Stick around till the end. I promise it'll be worth it. Let's dive right into the first stretch. Stretch 1, the hip opener stretch. All right, let's start with an exercise that focuses on loosening up your hips. Why? Because your hip joints are right next to your pelvic floor muscles, which are key players in both your erections and bladder control. If you sit a lot, like many of us do at a desk or on the couch, your hip muscles can get pretty tight, and that's where this stretch comes in. So find a comfy spot on the floor or a mat and sit down with your knees bent. If you've got a wall behind you, lean against it for support. If not, just use your hands behind you for balance. Now, we'll do this for about 40 seconds, so set your timer. Here's what we're doing. Slowly rotate one leg inward and then rotate to the opposite side. Try to move your torso in the opposite direction of the leg you're rotating. As you move, you might hear a little crunching sound in your hips. That's totally normal. Just don't push yourself too hard. You should feel the stretch deep in your inner thighs and around your hip joints. Take it slow. This isn't a race. The goal is to slowly increase your range of motion. Breathe in deeply and try to ease into it as you go. And remember, no pain here. A good stretch should never cause discomfort. All right, we're almost there. Just 5 more seconds. Now that we've loosened up those hips, let's move on to the cobra stretch. This one is perfect for opening up the front of your body, especially the lower abdominal muscles. A lot of men carry tension in their abs, which can contribute to bladder leakage and weakened pelvic floor muscles. To start, lie down on your stomach. Place your feet about shoulder width apart. Now, put your hands in front of your face, palms down. Here's the key. As you slowly curl your torso upward, keep your pelvis gently touching the floor. You should feel the stretch in your lower abdominals, right below the belly button. This stretch is all about breathing. As you push up, focus on smooth, steady breaths. Your body will want to hold its breath. Don't let it. Keep your breathing slow and fluid. If you want a deeper stretch, gently press up a little higher. But again, no pain, just a good stretch. All right, let's take it down slowly and relax. You should feel this throughout your midsection, really important for strengthening that pelvic area. Next up, we've got one of my personal favorites, stir the pot. This stretch is fantastic for targeting the inner thighs and groin muscles, which are essential for pelvic floor health. Plus, it's a great way to increase flexibility in the hips and lower abdomen, which often get tight from sitting all day. So let's get into position. Lie on your back and grab a pillow to place behind your head for support. Now bring your knees up toward your chest, hold on to the outside of your knees, and start to move them in a circular motion, like you're stirring a big pot. Take your knees wide, then bring them back up toward your chest and down to the floor. This should be a slow and controlled movement, using your hands to guide your knees. As you move, you'll feel a deep stretch in your groin and inner thighs. If you feel like you can stretch a little further, go ahead and gently pull those knees out to the sides. Breathe through it. Inhale as you move your knees outward, and exhale as you bring them back in. The key here is to listen to your body. If you feel any sharp pain, stop immediately. This is about improving your flexibility and mobility in the hips and pelvic region. All right, almost there. Just a few more seconds to finish off this stretch. Now we're moving on to the knees to chest stretch. This one's simple, but it's great for warming up your pelvic floor muscles and getting them ready for more intense stretches. It's also a nice way to relax your lower back, which is often neglected when we think about pelvic health. So stay in the same position as before, with the pillow under your head. Grab onto your knees and gently pull them toward your chest. Hold this position, then slowly spread your knees as wide as they'll comfortably go. As you do this, you should feel a deep stretch in your inner thighs and groin area. This is important because these muscles are involved in bladder control and erections. So, breathing deeply, keep your knees pulled apart and feel the stretch deepen. Again, this stretch is all about being gentle with yourself. It's okay if you can't get your knees super wide. Just take it at your own pace. The goal is to relax and stretch those inner thigh muscles. Keep breathing slowly and don't hold your breath. All right, let's take a few more seconds, and then we're moving on to the grand finale. All right, gentlemen, here we are, our final stretch, and this one is called the Happy Baby. It's by far the most challenging stretch, but it's incredibly effective for stretching the pelvic floor muscles and improving flexibility in the groin area. This stretch is perfect for releasing tension in the perineum and increasing blood flow to the pelvic region. So, lie back down, and this time, bring your legs up into the air. Bend your knees and grab the outside of your feet with your hands. You're aiming to open up your knees wide while your feet stay perpendicular to the ceiling. This stretch can feel a little intense, so take it slow. Once you've got a good grip on your feet, gently pull them down toward the ground, widening your knees as much as you can. You should feel a deep stretch in your groin and pelvic area. If you can't get into this position, don't worry. Just go back to the previous knees to chest stretch and work your way up to it over time. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Keep your legs straight with your soles facing the ceiling. This is a deep stretch, but no pain should be felt. Just a good, deep stretch in your pelvic floor and groin. All right, 40 seconds on the clock. Let's finish strong. Keep pulling your feet down gently and feel the stretch deepen as your hips loosen up. And that's it, gentlemen. These 5 stretches are simple, effective, and can easily be added to your morning or night routine. The key here is consistency. Taking small steps every day to improve the flexibility and blood flow in your pelvic floor muscles will help you achieve firmer erections, better bladder control, and overall improved pelvic health. Remember, as you progress, always listen to your body. These stretches should never cause pain, just a deep, comfortable stretch. And if you're unsure about any of them, it's always a good idea to check with your doctor first. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of men dedicated to improving their health and well-being. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.